When you see these images, it is really hard to imagine that these dogs were raised for people to eat. But now dozens of them are safe from slaughter thanks to an Indianapolis group.
Mary Mills tonight has the story of this elaborate international rescue that you'll see only on 13. Mary.
Ann and Scott, this is really incredible. In fact, those dogs just arrived here at Indy Humane in this van. Moments ago, they were unloaded and are now in the shelter. And those dogs, as you said, were being raised for meat in South Korea, but thanks to the efforts of Humane Society International, they will soon know what it's like to be both loved and cared for.
So this is it, and you can see we're all ready to go. They all have little blankets and toys in there.
Ready to welcome this guy and 3 others who've flown thousands of miles for a second chance at life.
Well, clearly the way to their heart is food. Yep.
It's almost like waiting for babies almost here, because everyone's like, when are they getting here? When are they getting here?
Good boy.
The dogs, Jindus and Mastiffs, are among 150 rescued from a meat farm in rural South Korea.
Big guy.
Indy Humane is one of several shelters across the country asked to provide medical care and training so the dogs can ultimately find homes. Staff members took this video as they picked up their 4 dogs at Chicago O'Hare early this afternoon. They look like any other dog you'd find at the shelter, but they're not, having spent their lives cooped up in small metal cages.
They've never had a leash. They've never walked on grass, things that we kind of would take for granted. So we don't know what they'll be like.
I'm probably very under-socialized, probably fearful, but that is something we're completely equipped to take on.
And something they want to do.
There's an exotic quality because they're coming from across an ocean. But to us, they're animals that deserve a chance, a second chance in the case of these animals.
It may take some time to get there, but we are really optimistic that all 11 dogs are going to be placed in loving homes when they're ready. I don't know that time frame, but when they're ready, we're gonna work very hard to get them there.
Yes, a good boy.
And we are now back in their special kennel. This will be home for these 4 dogs for the next several weeks, if not months. Again, it's going to take a lot of work to get these guys socialized and ready for adoption, but a lot of caring people here ready to do whatever it takes. Should also notice that come Sunday, they will be joined by 8 others. They will be making a return trip to Chicago to bring in not just Jindus, but Mastiffs. And again, really excited about this opportunity to be part of this international rescue. Ann and Scott.
I'm glad they have been saved. Mary, thanks. Now, it's estimated 30 million dogs are slaughtered for their meat every year around the world. According to the Humane Society International, more than 10 million dogs are killed in China, 2 million more in South Korea, and 5 million if you combine Thailand, Laos, and Vietnam. And it's not just dogs. According to the Change for Animals Foundation, more than 4 million cats are killed for their meat worldwide every year.